What's up guys, welcome back to this channel. I am Justin Colby, and on this video we're going to talk about how to become a millionaire through investing in real estate. Guys, you are going to want to stay to the very end of this video because I'm going to leave you the one last remaining point about building wealth and the massive importance. Stay to the end. What's up guys, my name is Justin Colby and welcome back to this channel. If this is your first time on this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as hit the notification button. It'll make sure you know that I give out 3 videos each and every week, all things business, real estate investing, and entrepreneurship. So again, subscribe, hit the notification button so you understand when I'm launching these videos. Now this video is a combination of all of them. Now I've been a real estate investor for the last 14 years, so I am very passionate about all things real estate. Now this is also talking about becoming a millionaire and being and owning and running a business, but ultimately it will boil down to the real estate sector. Now let's call it what it is. The way you can become a millionaire within real estate is buying rentals. Now rentals is the obvious answer, and quite honestly, after 14 years of wholesaling and flipping properties, I just recently got into the game. Now, that's my fault. I should have done this way earlier, so I want you to learn from my mistakes and start buying rentals now. Yes, I understand. The market is on fire. You can't find deals. Everything is overpriced. I totally understand that, so pay attention to this video so I can walk you through what I am doing and how you can start utilizing these steps to achieve your results. Now, here's the thing about rentals, and I might be giving you some of the no duh here, but rentals will appreciate over time. So you are already becoming richer, or wealthier I should say, just by the simple fact of appreciation. Now we can't bank on appreciation, and you should absolutely not be buying homes just on appreciation. You should always try to get a good deal where you can have some equity built in when you buy the property. Now, that's the other component. Try to buy at a good price. You don't need a super smoking deal, but make sure you have some equity when you are buying. Wholesalers like myself or full-time real estate investors, this is what I spend almost every waking hour on, which is building a business direct to the homeowner so we can buy their properties directly with no commissions to a realtor, no realtors in the middle, just the homeowner talking to me, the buyer, and working out a deal. Now, secondly, the key will be is to get that thing rented really fast so you can actually be paying down your mortgage. Every month that you pay down your mortgage, you are building more and more equity. The bigger your equity goes, the more wealth you are building and the more assets you can accumulate. And lastly, the nice part is you actually can make some income along the way. Now, if you buy one single family home for, let's say, 20 grand like I did, by the way, if you haven't yet, go check out those videos. A couple videos back, I gave you actual case studies of rentals that I have bought that you should really be watching because you'll get more of what I'm trying to say on this video. So make sure you're going back, subscribing to my channel, but go back and watch a couple of the rentals about the dumpster fire rentals that I bought. I'd highly encourage it. Now, every month you should be bringing in some income. Now, you might want to talk about the expenses, profit and loss with your accountant when it comes to the tax write-offs, but ultimately rentals are a great way to save on taxes. Again, I'm not a CPA, talk to your accountant with that. Now you're bringing in income, you're gaining with appreciation anywhere from 3 to 5% a year. In normal times, shocker, red alert, we're not in normal times. I get that and you probably get that. In fact, a city like Phoenix, just in the last 12 months, has appreciated over 25%, which means if you just had a $400,000 house, over the last year, it's now a $500,000 house. It is staggering, but here's the deal. I will always buy rentals. That is the big end of this video. We can all leave now because that's it. You should be buying rentals. All kidding aside, guys, rentals are a long-term wealth building play for me, and the best way to actually do that is to create more money. Many of you guys are thinking, yeah, Justin, I understand. Appreciation, and you're paying down the mortgage, so you're getting equity buy down, and you're building up a bunch of equity, and then you can leverage your equity to buy more. Well, how do I buy my first one? How do I maybe buy my second one? Well, here's what I would suggest. I actually would advise go out and actually wholesale a deal or two. If you're unfamiliar with wholesaling, by all means, start going through all of my videos. Wholesaling is just the means of finding a seller, negotiating a proper price, and wholesaling your contract to an end buyer, typically a fix and flipper. Those wholesale fees can be anywhere from $7,000 to $10,000 to $20,000 at a time. So for someone like myself, I have actually built a business that does anywhere from 10 to 20 of these wholesales each and every month in multiple markets. So you can see how I take my cash and then I go finance my rentals. Now here's the thing, even if you don't want to do that, which I totally can respect, then there are plenty of ways to finance rentals without needing to make more money. There's creative financing, where you can actually buy a property subject to the existing loan and actually use the renter to stay in there and pay down the loan without having to go get a new loan. Now that in and of itself takes a lot more education, but understanding that there's creative ways to buy properties that you don't need a single dollar, such as a subject to purchase or a seller finance purchase. That is really a way to actually buy these properties without you having to come out a dollar. Another way, and probably one of my favorites because it's a way that I'm currently utilizing it, is bring in a capital partner. Have them bring in all the cash while you could be the real estate side. You go find the property, rehab the property, find the tenant, get it rented, and you don't actually have to come out a single dollar to start building your portfolio. Now, we can use the idea of one rental to be able to help you gain a net worth north of 6 figures, but what if you actually start to buy a rental every 6 months? Or what if you start to buy 2 rentals every 6 months? You can start to see, just based around simple appreciation, mortgage pay down from the tenant, and the income that you're producing, it won't take you long at all to quickly become a multi-millionaire. I say that because even if you're buying homes like mine at $20,000, you can actually accumulate enough value in these rentals and enough pay down in equity that you can actually be a millionaire within 10 rental properties. Now, what I'll tell you is this: you don't need to go out and buy 10 in the first 30 days or 60 days or even 6 months. But if you set out a goal to find properties that could be good rental properties, you either could build a business like wholesaling. And by the way, if you're interested in wholesaling or flipping at all, go check me out at thescienceofflipping.com. Fill out a simple form and some of my team will talk to you about what it'd be like for me to coach you directly. Thescienceofflipping.com. Just a little plug. Again, now here's the thing. This can happen over time. You don't need to rush into this. Wealth is a process. So you can go make more money with the wholesaling, or you can bring in a financial partner, or you can do creative financing where you really need to find the right seller who's open to either a subject to or typically a seller finance deal. But either way, there are ways to do this that you don't have to bring your money. I'd highly encourage you to start getting active on the wealth building activities, because for me, it took me roughly 14 years before I started. If I could take one thing from all I've learned over the last 14 years is get started a whole lot earlier building wealth. Now, if you're liking this so far, make sure you smash the like button and make sure you're subscribed. Turn on the notification button as well so you know when I drop my 3 videos a week. Now, here's the last thing I will tell you. Once you start accumulating rentals, and you start to build equity, and in that case, you're starting to build your wealth, what happens, and has already happened to me, is banks start seeking you out because they want to lend you more money. So they will lend against the appreciation, they will lend against the equity you have of your rental portfolio. And then guess what? Now you have a bank that will lend you more money so you can start buying more homes, and it becomes a cycle. This isn't a race to get wealthy. If you do the right activities consistently over time, you will achieve it. I promise you that. But you need to get started now. Like I said, the one big lesson that I actually learned was I should have started years ago, no matter the cost, no matter the structure, just to get in the game. Because I've already started to see the reaping of the rewards comes from actually already accumulating these rentals, and I already have more money coming my way than I know what to do with. That is why you want to be in the wealth building game. Again, reach out to me, thescienceflipping.com, if you have any interest in me coaching you personally, building a wholesaling flipping business and turning that business into a wealth building venture. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Peace.